Hey everybody. Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. And we'll see who pops on here for a day of spirit. An hour at least, right? Yep. So, see who pops on. See who's first, because someone's here. Doesn't show me who it is, which is kind of weird. But we'll see. Hi, Amanda. How's it going? Hey, Liz. What's up? Hello, Adrian. How you doing? Someone else is here. I don't know who they are. I don't know who that is. Yeah. How's everybody doing okay? How's your week been? It makes sense, Amanda, totally. It totally makes sense. Yep. Crazy and amazing is good. Yep. Crazy and boring and yucky is bad. Yeah. So. Yep. For sure. Hello, Haley. How's it going for you? Yeah, so there's 8 people on. Hey, Kathy. How's it going? How's it going? Your new picture is great. Good for you, Liz. Got a lot done? Good. Good. Weird day, Kathy? Really? Energy-wise or what? Hi, Abby. How's it going? I'm good, Haley. I'm really good. Hi, Carol. How are you? How's everything been going? I haven't talked to you in forever. Yep. Tell you what. Hi, Kiki. How are you doing, my dear? How are you doing? I'm glad you're fabulous, Carol. That's awesome. Kiki, did you join Tammy Bracewell's spiritual group, the Spiritual Playground? I don't know if I've seen you in there or not. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Let me see. Liz. Is that money? I know, girl. Good. You did join Kiki? Cool. Did you do the Energy Blast on Monday or no? It was pretty intense. For me anyway. Yeah. So, because that's what we're going to talk about today, is some of that stuff. Yeah. We're going to talk about some of that stuff. So he wants me to get started. This is cool. 3:04. Okay. So, first thing he wants to talk about today is, okay. So Kiki, what you need to do, because Spirit is telling me this for sure, is leave yourself a note so that you catch it. That you catch it either after you get out of work or the next day before 1 o'clock, and I'll try. Tape it on your phone or tape it on your tablet, okay? And then do it when you have time, okay? If it's at night after you get out of work or whatever, right? When the kids are in bed, if you can take the 40 minutes, let's say, and do it, that would be awesome. Leave yourself a note. Spirit keeps telling me it's very important for your circumstances, okay? So, because it's available for 24 hours, right? Yes, it's every other Monday at 1:11. Okay? That's the free group. Yeah. The spiritual playground group. Yeah. Okay. But it's very important for you to do that exercise, Spirit says. Okay? So it's going to lead you somewhere, he's saying. It's going to lead you to where you need to be. It's going to lead you to help. Physical health. Physical help. Yes, physical help. Okay? With all your health issues. All right? Yeah. Okay, so the one thing Spirit is going to talk about today and is intense is fear. Okay? I have had more people text me or call me with the fear of the future, with the fear of what's next, of the fear of leaving what they have behind. And some of those people are in the spiritual playground group, so they did the energy blast on Monday. So it's normal to have that fear, right? Because you're losing everything your soul has known through generations, okay? That, along with the portal that opened last night with Sirius, okay? To basically suck all the bull crap up to the universe that no longer serves us. Pulling everything away that we don't need anymore, right? People, energy, remembrances, right? Stuff that we carry, stuff that no longer serves us, right? And for those of you in the spiritual playground group, it's going to be more intense, okay? Because of the energy blast, all right? So it is super, super important that you stay conscious. It is super important that you when you go into fear, that you talk yourself out of it out loud, okay? All right? Understanding, I know, Spirit says you have to nurture yourself and tell yourself out loud that it's okay to let that go, that there's no reason to be fearful, okay? And I got this morning, is the fact that everybody who watches this, right, or follows me on Facebook, but mostly who watches Coaching for the Soul, either in the present or in the future, or in the future, like on YouTube and things like that, you are all ahead of the rest of the collective. Okay? You're all ahead of that. Why? Because you've already started your journey. And for those of us that do spiritual work, which a lot of people do that follow Coaching for the Soul, right? That I've either had readings with or whatever it might be, right? That you're ahead of the collective, meaning that as the third dimensional beings continue to stew, okay? That they continue to be these people who are hateful and angry and conspiracy theorists and things like that, that their energy, if their family or their friends, will become heavier and heavier so that you exit stage left, okay? And I can only say from my point of view, when Spirit told me this morning, it makes total sense. I spent all weekend with my friends who I love dearly, who I've known for 40, 45, 50 years, are Muggles, okay? It was extremely difficult. It was exhausting. It was exhausting. When the last person left on Monday, after 4 days of being in my house with their energy, I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned, and I've been exhausted since then until today. So take it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was exhausted. I was busted, okay? I needed to sleep. I needed to nap. I needed to rejuvenate, because bringing your vibration down here when you are used to living up here, and all of you understand what I'm talking about, if you're in the spiritual playground or not, okay? You all know it because you follow spirituality. You're there for a reason. You are led, Spirit says. You are guided to participate, okay? Because you're at the forefront of the fourth dimension, okay? So understand, if you are around family, friends, for holidays and things like that, that you may be exhausted for a day or two afterwards. It depends upon where you are in your ascension, Spirit says, Okay? If you're doing the energy blast in the spiritual playground, you're probably going to be a little bit more high than anybody who's not doing that, right? And I only say that because I know how, hi Susan, I know how I feel after doing energy work. I've never done it in my life before, right? But again, when Spirit brings you something that you're supposed to have, right? You grab hold of it and you ride the pony until it doesn't ride anymore. And that's exactly what I've done throughout this career. Is any opportunity that comes my way, I'm going to absolutely ride it. Why? Because it was brought to me. That brings up another point, right? When things come to you that are yours, when things are come to you that are specifically for you, don't let yourself block it, right? Again, fear works into the fear thing. Is this really for me? Is this not for me? Why is it coming to me? I need to understand. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to understand it. Well, is it something bad? Ego, right? Well, Spirit's not going to bring you anything that is not there to serve you. Okay? It's not. You can question it and then listen to your gut. Right? Listen to your internals right above your stomach. Right? Your gut instinct right there. Right? Don't let ego play a part in that. Because again, it has fed into fear. This week has been all about fear for 4 days. It's been about, I don't understand. Why would this come to me? Is it too good to be true? I don't get it. And it's like, no. No. Get that out of the way and understand that you're going to be fearful because you're leaving what you know. Okay? Your energy, your vibration, your frequency is being raised. It's being raised in consciousness, being raised in abilities. It's being raised and cleared. So all the things that feel like they're leaving you, that you feel lost, that you feel afraid. Oh my gosh, things are changing. I don't understand. You're not supposed to understand. You're supposed to just go with it. It's nothing negative. It's nothing bad, right? Understanding that as you start to do those energy blasts, as you start to work more and more on your energy and letting stuff go in Steve Noble guided meditations, which work in tandem with energy blasts, right? And if you're in the pay for group, it works with everything else that's there, right? Understanding that when you're doing the energy blast with Tammy, when you're doing Steve Noble guided meditations, right? You're doing similar things. You're releasing the fear. When you're in guided meditation, you leave your body. So your spirit guide, your guardian angels, the universe can come out and clear the energy off the front of your body that you're carrying, that you don't know you're carrying. And they also clear out the energy that's inside of your body, and they activate DNA inside your body, right? So that you become cleaner, lighter. And the energy blast does the same thing. It cleans you. It helps you you focus on one thing, right? One thing. Healing, what you want that's prosperous. If you want a partner, one thing, right? And Tammy actually raises your vibration to the point of being able to receive it. But you have to let yourself ascend. You have to let yourself go and understand that I feel different. I feel weird. I'm kind of bum. I've got all this energy around my head. I got it on my shoulders. I don't know what that is. Well, that's the energy blast, right? That is the guy. Steve Noble guided meditation spirit says does things a little softer, a little easier, but that's not always the best way, right? It's not. Having two corresponding things that you're doing to blast away what no longer serves you. Hey, Kelly, right? Why wouldn't you have double the power? And I know. And Spirit says that's happening because of the ascension. It's happening because you have the ability to do both. Hey, Joe, you have the ability to do both. Many, many times people will say, well, it's supposed to interrupt your life. It's supposed to interrupt the way that you feel. It's supposed to be weird. and kind of scary. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I like this feeling. Well, guess what? When you move into higher vibration and you're able to have everything that you want in your life, everything. Will you think like you do now? Probably not. Will you have the same energy and the same, what can I say? Okay, spiritual wants me to say it. And the same bullshit that you carry around every day that's not yours? From past lives, from your childhood, from your teenage years, from your 20s, from your 30s, from your 40s, from your 50s, what? Right? Why would you want to bring that along? Because it's comfortable. And when it is stripped away, because your human body allowed it to be taken away, you will freak out. Ego will freak out. That's what it is. Right? Ego's going, oh my God, what happened to that? Oh my God, what happened to that? And not really say anything, but all of a sudden you go, why am I feeling anxious? Why am I feeling like something's going to happen? Why am I negative? Because that's ego. Going, okay, what happened to my bag? What happened to that? What happened to this? What happened to that? I depend on that to keep you under control. Right? So understanding that, being more conscious. When you do the energy blast, if you're in the pay for group, when you do the vortex, when she does the extra healing for us, right? The extra energy work every morning and the extra energy work once a month, and to keep us in her energy field, right? She does the same thing. She does the same thing with the people in the spiritual playground group for 24 hours. Okay. So that's a good thing. That's a wonderful thing, because you can get kind of used to the feeling of being up here, right? And it's your job to continue to do what you need to do, right? To keep your vibration up, okay? What I do is I sit quiet. I can be standing too. I can do this standing too. All I do is shut my eyes and imagine my energy flowing up like this. That's exactly what I do. And I imagine in my mind's eye myself moving forward on energy. I'm just floating higher and higher and higher with the intention I want to be there. I want to be there. And every day when I set my intentions for the day, right? That's part of my intentions for the day. To raise my vibration high enough to where I can receive everything that I want in my lifetime. I do, right? I believe I can have everything that I want. Everything on my list, my want list, I can have. Will it happen tomorrow? No, because I can't get my vibration up that high and keep it there, right? It takes practice. And the Spirit wants to use this analogy. When I left my job after 37 years, the only reason I wasn't scared about leaving my job was I received a lot of money from my employer through 401k and retirement that I could live on for probably 2.5 years, and that's what I did. Okay? So all I had to do was chillax and change my energy. Change who I used to be. Did it frustrate me? It drove me crazy. Why? Because I didn't have anybody to ask the questions to. Okay? I just had to sit and stew and have those MF conversations with Spirit about, I don't know what the F you're doing, but I don't get it, I don't understand, I don't get it. Well, eventually I came through it, right? Because it takes time. So understanding that I raised my vibration after I left my job. I raised my vibration through all the work that I did in the past 7 years. In fact, I'll start my 8th year next week, not having a traditional job, right? And I think of that, my God, it's really scary. No, it's not. Because that's the old Bill, right? 8 years ago, I'd have been freaking out. 6 years ago, I was freaking out, right? Now, going into the 8th year, no, I know where I'm going. I'm confident that I'm raising my vibration to the point of receiving what I want. So I push that fear away, right? And that's what counts. Being conscious and going, okay, that fear is not, no. 3 fingers, right? Spirit, No, take that fear away. No, we're not fearful of that anymore. Need to let that go. No, come on. Spirit, take that away. No, I'm not fearful of that. I'm not dealing with the fear anymore. I'm not. Take it away. And when you make those proclamations, when you say, I'm not doing it anymore, I need you, no, take that away. No. And I will say that to myself about a number of things when it comes to fear. When it comes to depression for me, big time. Oh, no, but I can feel myself sliding into massive depression. And that's because of change, right? Because again, all those things lead to fear. And for the last 10 days of Mercury retrograde, I was in a place of pure hell, right? And I think I talked about that. Massively depressed. My depression pills didn't really work. I was still the same person. Why? Because I was not consciously, I was unconscious to the point of allowing it to happen. As soon as I realized that, I snapped out of it after 10 days. And when I started to slide back in it again, I went, oh, no, Bill. We're not going to that depression crap. No, that's not who we are. We are not going there, Bill. We are not going there. I need you to push, Bill, that's not ours. That's not ours, Bill, that's not ours. And guess what happened? Completely went away. That's how powerful you are. True. As I posted something this week, I believe it was, that ego forgets who you are. I got that brushing my teeth that day. Hey, Kathy, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Ego forgets who you are. And what does that mean? That means that as you go through your ascension, right? As you get firm footing on, I'm going up, baby. No more of this third dimensional crap. I'm not doing it. It's too much. It doesn't feel good. I'm done with this stuff down here in third dimension, right? Right? As you ascend, as you go through your clearing, as you go through your cleansing, as you go through and let your stuff go with the help of your spirit guides and guardian angels, right? And the universe. And Tammy, free every other Monday at 1:11. Ego forgets who you are. So it tries to get you back on narratives that no longer serve you, that are no longer there, because that's all it knows it can do. So when you push it away and tell it, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that stuff. We're not doing that at all. No more depression. I'm not doing that. It hurts too much. It hurts way too much, right? I'm that powerful. All of us are that powerful. If we just remain conscious of the fact that you are the king or you're the queen of your life. Okay? That you're in control of everything about you. Ego. Hi, Annette. Right? Because ego is our enemy. I should say lower ego. Higher ego is very much our friend. But lower ego, our third dimensional ego, right, is not our friend. It's about understanding that down here in third dimension, there's a lot of gunk. It's just gross, right? And as you keep your vibration high by either sitting in bed when you wake up in the morning and raising your vibration. I don't recommend that you do it at night because you'll never get to sleep. Okay? But imagining yourself moving higher, that you form that you get heart-centered, right? That you focus on your heart. And I was like, how do you do that? Close your eyes, put the heart right there on your chest, right? That's what you do. And you focus on that, and you can focus on the boom, 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 boom. Or you can just focus on your heart. What happens when you do that? Everything else disappears. It's love. It's love, right? And so if you get into a panic attack, if you get into anger, if you get into frustration, which is going to happen, right? Because your ego's going WTF. It doesn't understand what you're doing to us. Why are you doing this to us? We're perfectly fine. Why are you making us feel like this? I don't like this, and I can't save us. I'm not supposed to save us, ego. Time for you to go. Control your ego. And that's part of it, right? Is it completely going to go away? No. Lower ego is always going to be there. But it raises its ugly head less often than not. Why? Because you're not buying into the fear. See? It's all fear. Depression is fear. Anger is fear. Anything negative that throws you off course is fear, right? Because you're not reassuring your body, Spirit says, yourself, that everything's okay. We're fine. We're just going through this process of ascension. Sirius is opened a portal to allow us to just let it all go, and it gets sucked up into the universe. Bonus, right? I can do that without really having to really do anything. I can practice and go, okay, I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to do my tapping, right? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, Spirit. No, we're not doing that, Bill. We're not doing that, Spirit. We're not doing that, Bill. Double team them, right? Can't hurt. And I'm telling you, Chimes, and you'll be surprised at how easy it is for you to ascend. Okay? I've had times during Energy Blast where I'm kind of like, well, what do I need to, what? I need Spirit. Okay, so what am I going to put in my mind's eye? What am I going to put in my head? You know, because there's things that I want. We all know what those things are, right? It's the money to move to Maui and buy my house. So, and that's going to come. I know it is. Do I know when? No. I think it's soon. Yeah. You know, does that make me feel fear? Yeah. It's fear. Again, disappointment is fear, right? Before you're disappointed. Because disappointment, I should say this, pre-disappointment, because we're programmed that way, negates is negative. It stops us from flowing. It stops us from receiving. Because I know, Spirit says you'll take 4 steps forward in ascension and you'll take 2 back. And then you'll be like, shit. Oh my God, okay, let me sit here. Okay, what do I got to work on? You're thinking too much, right? Oh my God, I got to do something. You're thinking too much. You're thinking too much. You're thinking too much. Because we think too much. It's about going, okay, I need to allow myself to ascend. Right? That's what you do. That's what you do. Right? If lower ego, meaning anger and frustration, bring you down like this, right? Then you give yourself a minute and go, okay, no. I'm not staying down here because that's what ego wants, right? I'm not doing that. No, I'm not going to keep this frustration. I'm not going to keep this anger. I'm not going to keep this disappointment. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to do my breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth, right? And I'm going to imagine myself rising back up and higher than the level I was at before. And you can even set yourself a ruler. You can set yourself whatever you want, whatever milestone, whatever you want to do that, and that's what you reach. Hey, Shay, right? That's what you reach. It's about giving yourself enough credit, Spirit says, number 1. Understanding how powerful you are, number 2. And understanding that you can do anything that you want in this life. You can have anything that you want. Does it seem possible now? Maybe not. But guess what? Let's talk in a year. Let's talk in 2 years. When all of a sudden the freaking collective is well into 4th dimensional energy, and we're like, oh my freaking God, my life has changed so much. I can't believe what I know. I can't believe what is brought to me every day. I can't believe who I am now. I never thought I'd be this person, because it's going to happen. It truly is. Okay? As we begin our transformation higher to a point that we ever thought we would get, because 4th dimension is just a bridge to 5th dimension, guys. It's not going to be around for 12,000 years like 3rd dimensional is. Was, I should say. Right? Right? So, keep that in the back of your mind. That not that there's a race, because there's not a race. Everybody's at different levels of their ascension. But that doesn't mean that with your participation, right, of imagining you raising your vibration in your mind, right? Especially after an argument or some bad energy from your kids or from work or whatever it might be. Yeah. But it's easier to raise your vibration when you're in that space, right? Of being here and being brought down to here because you're dealing with 3rd dimensional beings. You can move right back up to where you used to be. and probably higher by being conscious. By being conscious. See? So fear right now is intense. Again, like I said last week, the Earth's core is expanding. There is absolute earthquakes and more volcanoes, and then you've got the universe, the atmosphere thinning, so more gamma rays come to us, right? And we've never felt that before in our lifetimes, in our centuries. We've never felt that. We're becoming more of a galactic citizen, right? As we ascend, we know more and more, right? They show us more and more. They unlock more and more of the DNA that is inside of us, right? That needs to be activated to do cooler things, to do things that we never ever thought you would be able to do, right? And when I talk about that, hey Rhonda, when I talk about that to clients, to friends, or I talk just to spirit, or I'll watch something on YouTube, which I do a lot, I will actually talk out loud, like, oh my gosh, that is so amazing, that's true. 20 years ago, we didn't have a cell phone, right? Maybe we did, but they were huge. Maybe 25 years ago, we didn't even have that, right? Ameritech in Chicago hadn't developed it yet. They put up some cell towers, and that was their job. The Ameritech Corporation, which was Bell, right? Their job was to develop cell phones. Okay? It's not hooked to the wall anymore. I can take a picture on it and get instant pictures, right? I can talk to people. I can do a Facebook Live on it, right? And that's just in the last 10 years you can do all those things, right? They get better and better and better handheld computers, right? So think about that. Where are we going to be in 10 years? Where are we going to be in 20 years? Where are we going to be in 30 years? It's mind-blowing. It's awesome. I mean, I can't imagine. I can't wait to be 71 years old 10 years from now and go, holy man, I cannot believe how things have changed in the last decade, right? As I've been living in my house on Maui for, let's say, 10 years, right? And you will be doing things also. And that's the key, is that as you move forward, as you allow, as you go through your ascension process of letting your old self go without hesitation, right? When you're feeling lightheaded, when you're feeling a lot of energy up here, right? Because you did the energy blast, or you did a Steve Noble guided meditation that just exhausted you. Say, that's the key. Is understanding, okay, I'm exhausted because it just took all the energy off of my body and out of my body that I've been carrying since I did the last one. And as eventually you're going to run out, right? Eventually you're going to run out of negative energy that is stored inside your body from centuries of lifetimes. Okay? They didn't do what we do in past lives. No. They didn't have the tool. We were dumb. Spiritually dumb for sure. Because religion had locked us into what we're supposed to believe in most cases. See, hey Jamie, how's it going, baby? I hope today's better. So understanding that that we have to do those things, have to allow those things to happen. But also, as we do our Steve Noble guided meditations, right? And we start to master them, and we start to be exhausted. I'm like, okay, that one didn't really exhaust me, and then I'll do it again, and that really didn't do, okay, then it's time to move on to a different meditation so that you can continue to allow yourself to raise your vibration. See? Same thing with Energy Blast, right? That's why she does it every other week. Number one, so that you can adjust, right? If she did it every Monday, you'd be caught in energy all the time and not be able to adjust and make sense of, well, why am I going like this? It's way too hard. It's way too fast. Oh my gosh, I'm losing things left and right. I don't understand. See? And again, that's what it's all about. Is that's why she does it every other week, right? Because it's too much for most people. It's too much for most people. See? So if you're conscious of that, you've got 14 days to work on yourself and allow stuff to go. Allow yourself to cleanse. Allow yourself. The key is allowing yourself, and allow yourself to flow. Allow yourself to be, right? Just allow yourself to not think so much, right? How do I fix it? How do I move faster? How do I do this quicker? You don't need to do anything. Just allow. Get rid of the fear. Allow yourself to flow, right? Because when you flow, your life is good. Okay? When we have days where everything falls into place, I'll guarantee you that your vibration is higher than on days when things don't go so well. Right? They gave us all good days, we think we were masters. No. We all are going to always carry energy. We're always going to carry energy from the people that we just left. We're going to carry the energy of the people that we saw last week, last year, in a past life, whatever. If they walk by us from a past life and our souls recognize that energy, guess what? You may not even know it. See? You may not even know it. See? So understanding that we have to do those practices, because the more that we do them, the higher our vibration gets, right? Our frequency gets higher, right? And understanding that maybe today you are at 100.3, but in a year you might be at 102.7 or 103.3 on the radio, right? Because the radio is frequency, right? Right? Because the only people at 88.7 or below that are muggles, are third dimensional beings who are just getting by, just trying to make it happen. I'm drudging. I'm going through the energy every single day, and I'm doing everything that I can. I mean, because that's what I'm focused on. I have to make it. I have to make it. No, that's not the way to do anything. And as the collective raises, right, as the collective is more and more energized, as the collective is more and more light, more understanding, more allowing, Spirit says, right? Those people in the bottom are going to go, WTF? Why is my life getting harder? I don't understand this. I don't get it. Why? What is going on? Well, why is my sister, my brother, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, whoever, right? Why are they in a happy place and I'm not? Right? And that's the way that we clear a lot of people who are going to be in third dimension, is when they start to pay attention to, okay, I'm being left behind. Why? And they start to get mindful, right? And they start to work on themselves and understand, I get it. Those will be the late comers. Then there'll be the ones who don't do anything at all because they're not supposed to. And those are the ones you have to leave behind. Okay? Those are what you have to go, okay, I love you, but you're still my brother, my sister, or my aunt, or my uncle, but okay. And then you take limited time with your parents. Hi, Susie. Or whatever, right? Right? You have to narrow down your time with people who are stuck and living in third dimension. Right? Because if you don't, you hear those chimes, that's how high this vibration is in my house. Is if you don't do that, you're punishing yourself, Spirit says. Okay? You're punishing yourself because you don't know any different. And that's a lie. It's not true. It's not true at all. It's not true. Right? Right? It is, oh my gosh, I have to. They're my mom or my dad or my brother or my sister or my aunt or my uncle or my grandma or my grandpa or my second aunt or my cousins or whatever, right? Humans can make all kinds of excuses. But that doesn't help us, right? When we leave that energy, we go, okay, why do I need to sleep every day for like 10 hours a day? Because you are recollecting, right? That third dimensional energy. And it's getting infused into your body because you're in that cesspool of that energy for all that time. If it's a weekend, if it's a week, if it's 2 weeks, whatever it is, right? Right? If that happens and you're on a vacation, guess what? You remove yourself from that energy, you go to the stream, you take a walk in the woods, you go sit on a sand dune if you're in western Michigan, right? Or if you're in Michigan at all, you can travel, right? Go sit there in the breeze, in the sunlight, put your feet in the sand, your butt on the sand, and just be. Just be. Just feel that breeze against your face from Lake Michigan, right? Just let yourself be. Allow the sound of the water to cleanse you, to clean you out. Just let that stuff go. That's the key, right? Then after an hour, 2 hours, let's say, you're able, even if you're sitting underneath a tree, right? Spirit says, even if you're sitting in the parking lot outside of your car on the hood of the car, right? You're still in that energy. You're still in that cleansing, beautiful energy that allows you to let go, that allows you, when those waves come in and you hear them, even the slightest wave coming in and out, your body knows to release, and it does. Your body knows to release. When the warm wind and the sunshine is up there, even if it's at dusk, right? When it's still nice outside, it's summer, and that wind comes from the west or from the east or wherever it's going to come from, and it just pulls you in. That's what it's all about. It's doing that for a reason. And the thing is, it's doing it for you. That's how powerful you are. Okay? Understanding that if you are allowing the water, the wind, the sun, right? You're allowing it to come to you. Spirit is saying, and you're porous. You're allowing it to flow through you, and then it comes out your back, and it takes all the gunk with it. Or if you wave it, right, it comes in, and you go, oh my gosh. As we breathe, Spirit says, same thing. You're allowing it to penetrate you. You're allowing it to work its to work its magic. Hi, Tina. Right? It's what it's all about. You allowing, say. Now, can we do that in January? Kind of cold, right? But people do it. See? People just go out and sit in snow, right? If they're at a ski lodge, they'll do the same thing. They'll get all bundled up. It's a sunny January afternoon, let's say, and they go sit, and you're able to do that. And that's what it's all about, because you're allowing it to cleanse you. Okay? I know. He says intention, purposeful. You're setting the intention. It's purposeful. I'm doing this because I need to let my stuff go. I need to clear this energy out because I'm feeling yucky. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling confused. Well, that's what happens. Because the higher you get in vibration, the higher you get in frequency, you guys, this human third-dimensional brain is not going to work like it did when you were in third dimension trying to make it happen. It doesn't. Because you are more connected, because you are more I don't want to say that, more spiritual. Spiritual is more godlike, right? More of the, oh my gosh, I'm up here, it's beautiful, the energy is flowing, I understand it, I get it all, it is easy to move the energy back and forth, right? It's easy to not have to understand, just to flow and feel, right? That's what it's about. See? Understanding is not an option, Spirit says. You're not supposed to understand. You're supposed to do it. Mindlessly mindful, Spirit says. Right? Does that make sense? Mindlessly mindful. I'm mindful I'm going to go be mindless. I'm just going to go and I'm going to sit. I'm just going to allow everything just to clear me. The water, the breeze, the sun. Well, there's nothing better than those three elements, right? There isn't. There just isn't. Even if you are not a sun lover, then you sit underneath the tree, right? But you need to get some sun on your face and sun on your body, just the warmth, just the energy of that. Then you go sit in the shade, right? But that's the best thing that you can do to clear yourself. right? And in the wintertime, when most people don't do that, Spirit says, that's when you have to use artificial means, Spirit says. Okay? Now, in my house right now, the Maui Live is on my 65-inch TV, right? And normally on my Alexa is ocean waves. So that constant ocean waves, right? It just came on. She knows my voice, right? That constant ocean waves is beautiful. Today, the house is closed up. It's humid outside. I'm not a fan of humidity. When I live in Kihei, Maui, in my house, I'll live in the Pacific Ocean, and I'll get a nice, beautiful, cool ocean breeze. That's the only reason that we're actually moving to Hawaii in that spot, is because I'm not going to get too hot. Okay? And that's on the TV. Ocean waves is going. Air conditioning's on. About 76 degrees in here. No humidity. Bingo. Right? I can do that in the wintertime. Again, all last winter. Maui Live was on. Ocean waves was going. The heat was at, 70 degrees. Right? And you can do your thing. That's what it's all about. See? Knowing that just hearing those waves clears you. It puts you in balance. And that's what it's all about, right? You're just hearing it, and you're not even paying attention. That's the key. You're not paying attention. But guess what is? Your soul and your spirit and your human inside, right? So it lulls Bailey to sleep, which is fabulous, right? And I take a nap now every afternoon usually because I need to, because of the vibration that I'm now carrying, as high as my frequency is, because it's just too much. It's just too much sometimes, right? So when that happens, again, if you have an Alexa, do the ocean waves. Just put it on your house, right? If you're at home, the TV's off, whatever, right? Or turn on Maui Live on YouTube. It's there. See? The beach, the ocean. It's a great way to clear the energy out of your house, right? Because your vibration rises. Your vibration continues, right? Ebb and flow. And it just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. Yeah. See? And now, I don't even look at the picture most times. I will look and go, oh, the boats are gone. Because I don't watch it. It's just there. Why? Because it's a presence and this energy in my house. Right? So one more thing Spirit brought to me to get me prepared for moving to Maui. Same thing happens with all of us. Okay? When you receive something that you don't know where it came from, Spirit, what is that? Like I've talked about for years. If you hear something in your mind, Spirit, who is that? If you feel somebody in your house, so Spirit, who's in my house? I'm feeling somebody just touch my shoulder. Who is that, Spirit? Who is that? They need you to acknowledge that what you felt. They need you to acknowledge what you heard, right? What you saw. I have people who will be like, Bill, they'll text me this. Bill, I think there's somebody in my house. I saw a white misty shadow. Oh my gosh, who is it? Hey Stacy. Hey Kimberly. And going chimes all day, right? I know, I get it. It's nothing bad. But we're like, oh my God, it's a ghost. No, it's not. No, the higher your vibration goes, guys, the more they think they're welcome. It more than likely is just somebody who's a being from your past who's watching over you, who wants you to acknowledge there's somebody in my house. I can feel their energy, and they're like, oh my God, she gets it. Oh my God, he understands. Yeah, I'm open to that energy touching me, and I'm in the process of figuring out, well, who is that spirit? Not me trying to figure it out by myself, because you don't have the capabilities of doing that. And then what happens with that is ego gets involved. And oh my God, my life's in danger. Oh my God, they're going to kill me when I'm asleep. Oh my God, my children. Oh my God. No, that's not true at all. Right? They're there so that you acknowledge that they're there. And they'll probably leave to be replaced by somebody else of a higher level being, right? That's how it works. The more that you attract them, because of your light, right? That's what it's about. You're going to get it for the rest of your life, right? But it's better than being a third dimensional being who doesn't know anything about anything except for how to survive. And that's the key. This isn't surviving. This isn't survival anymore. This is living. Raising your vibration so you can live. Raising your vibration so you can have anything that you want in your life. Anything. Why? Because your vibration is high enough to where it can find you. And Spirit has talked about this, about mates all the time. To women and to men who are, all they attract is bottom feeders. You don't want somebody who's a third dimensional bottom feeder. Who wants that aggravation and crap? No one. The more you raise your vibration, the more you let your stuff go from your childhood, from your past lives, from your moms and your dads and whatever it might be. Hello, my dear Veronica. How are you? And you're in Spain. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Don't worry, my dear. It'll be there. The more that you do that, then it's easier for him or her to find you. Because they're doing the same thing you are. They're raising their vibration to find you. Right? It's a team effort. It's a universe in play. Absolutely doing what they can to get you together. But she's not going to go down to find you, and he ain't going down either. Not. He's not going to reach down and pull you up and go, oh my God, you're the love of my life. No, because you got too much stuff. You got too much negative energy. You got too much baggage, too much stuff. You're really heavy. Man, gosh, you need to be lighter weight so at least I can meet you, right? And not be so, oh. That makes sense? Right? So that's why the energy blast is so important, and it's free. Okay? Anybody who doesn't do energy blast, anybody who doesn't follow energy blast, who doesn't join the frickin' party, is not really invested in raising their vibration and being the best human they can be. Don't wait for the other third dimensional beings to get to your level. That will be disastrous. Okay? It's about raising it up and understanding that you have been chosen, because of who you are in this lifetime, to raise your vibration faster and easier than the other third dimensional beings. You're special, right? And you got to take that on. I know I am. I can't believe who I am. I cannot believe who I am. And I look at my family and I look at my friends and I go, oh my gosh, how different they are. How different they think. How different. I love them to death, right? And I'll never not be friends or not have my family, right? I will just limit my exposure to that, right? Because I can't do a week. I can't do 4 days, right? That's the way it is. I love you, but, right? That's what it's about. Because as you go, and also Spirit just said, as you go, you may say, oh my gosh, but I don't want to lose that. Oh, okay. So you want to stay down here with these people here? Okay, you can. But then your spirit guide, your guardian angel spirit says, your spiritual self, you're gonna be like, oh hell to the no. We ain't staying here. Oh no, sister. Okay, mister, you gotta get what you gotta get to getting. It's time to get on that train because I'm not being down here. That's not our lifetime. Our lifetime is not, we did not choose this right now to be our life. We got to go. You got to get with the program and move forward, right? And as you do that, I'm telling you, as you do that, if you do spiritual business, your business gets better. If you do just anything in the muggle world, it's easier to do. You get more flashes of what the answer is. You get more energy. You get more everything. You get more abundance. You get raises. You get all kinds of cool stuff that comes to you that you didn't ask for, but that you deserve, right? Then you have to accept it. And that's one of the hardest things of all for most human beings. Asking for help, right? Allowing, flowing, accepting what comes to you, which is all the abundance you could possibly imagine, because you deserve it. And believing you deserve it. I mean, I'll just tell you, when I made the proclamation in my apartment in Lee's home, and I said, no, we were having a conversation about something, and I said, no, I am going to receive everything that I want. I deserve everything that I want. He snickered and laughed. Ain't no way you're gonna get that. No way you're gonna get that bill. No way you're gonna get that bill. And I'm like, stop. Of course I am. Why would you say that? Because that's who he is. Third dimensional being. That's clairvoyant, right? So he wavers back and forth, right? He's good sometimes, and other times he's like way down here. Yeah, see? When it comes to technical stuff like hooking up my old MacBook because I fried the screen to the TV in the other bedroom with a cable cord. Really? Who thinks about that? He does. That's who he is. See? So now I can move all my stuff onto my new MacBook, my Mac Air, right? I could never do that. I could never do that in third dimension either. That's not who I ever was, right? But those are the things that we all have to understand, that sometimes we're going to be pulled backwards until we don't allow that to happen anymore, right? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So the fear is everything. Letting go of the fear, recognizing the fear, Spirit says, right? Acknowledging the fear and going, oh, no, I'm not doing that anymore. No, I'm not doing that. No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing the fear. I'm not doing the depression. I'm not doing the anger. I'm not doing the frustration. I'm not doing the BS. I'm not. No, because my place is up there. My place is keeping my vibration at the point where it needs to be so that I can continue my climb, my ascension. I can allow myself, even though I have children, even though I have a husband or a partner or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever it might be, right? A wife, anything, right? Allowing yourself an understanding that what's your destination? My destination is there. And what is there? I don't know. I'm going to take it as high as I possibly can in this lifetime. Because I want to see what's up there. I want to receive everything that's mine in this lifetime. That's in my soul journey, you guys. That's in my soul journey. I may see my soul journey? No, but I'll bet it's fabulous, right? Doing your I ams, right? I am fabulous. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am knowledgeable. I am spiritual. I am on point. I am handsome. I am beautiful. I am fabulous. I am strong, right? I am divine. I am the universe, right? You do those every day. Changes the energy in your body as you ascend. Setting your intentions every day, right? I'm setting the intention to blah, 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 blah. I'm setting the intention to blah, 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 blah. And do what you're grateful for every day. And you have to make time to do it every day, right? Have to. Because who's the most important person in your life? You. You are. No one else. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Doesn't matter. But you're the most important person in your life. And you have to understand that. And then your children, and then your spouse, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your friends. Right? Because if you don't take care of you, if you don't love yourself, if you don't give yourself affirmations, because I am, right? I am is affirmations, right? And I tried them before a couple years ago, and they didn't resonate with me because I wasn't the person I am today. The energy of the planet wasn't where it is today. The ascension wasn't happening back then as quickly as it is now. Again, the portal of Sirius is allowing us to let our stuff go. It will take all of it. I know, Spirit, so just breathe through it, and that's the key. Being conscious. Being conscious. Okay? So, guys, thank you for joining me for Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3. I will have this up on YouTube in probably a half an hour. Okay? This weekend, I am doing my first psychic fair in St. Clair Shores at the VFW post on Jefferson. It's on the lake. Okay? It's $5 to get in. Readings start at $25. I think there's 10 minutes for $25, and then it goes up from there. And I'm doing the same special that I'm doing now, which is I'll be doing 10 minutes for $25, 30 minutes for $54, and 60 minutes for $64. I might change that up too. I'm not really sure. Whatever Spirit wants me to do. But that's what's running now, and it goes through Monday. Okay? But I'm doing the psychic fair. I think it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning and it goes till 7 o'clock. So it is basically 9 hours of psychic fair for 2 days in a row, which is pretty exhausting. It's a pretty long day. But I'm there doing readings both days, the entire time. Okay? So come out and visit me. It's only $5. And just come. There's 70 vendors and readers there. So it's massively huge. And the energy is going to be beautiful. It's going to be sunny. And it's going to be in the upper 70s and low 80s. And it's right on the water. What else could you want? If you just want to, I mean, come on. Right? So I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys next week for Coaching for the Soul Thursdays at 3. But also, hopefully I'll see you guys this weekend in St. Clair Shores. All right? So, namaste, everybody. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.